Picture a giant pyramid rising out of the desert. It is made from over 2 million huge stone blocks, each heavier than a small car. Some of these stones are stacked taller than a basketball hoop. No trucks, no cranes, just thousands of workers, moving stone after stone. Why would they build something so massive in the sand? Let's find out. Beneath the blazing desert sun, a line of people marched along the golden sand. They carried treasures, golden masks, and precious stones. At the front of the line rode a ruler, who everyone treated like a living god. In ancient Egypt, these rulers were called pharaohs. People believed their pharaohs deserved the grandest tombs ever built. That is why they filled giant pyramids with the pharaoh's body and treasures, like a massive stone treasure chest waiting for thousands of years. Building a pyramid was like stacking the world's biggest set of stone blocks. Workers first had to cut these blocks from rocky places called quarries. Some stones weighed as much as an elephant. Teams of people slid them across the ground on wooden sledges, kind of like moving a super heavy box, with all your friends helping. To get the blocks higher, they built ramps from mud and bricks. Sometimes they even poured water on the sand to make the sledges slide more easily. A simple tool called a lever helped them lift and nudge each stone into place, just the right spot every time. Think about this. Every block had to fit perfectly or the whole pyramid could wobble. Even with all that teamwork, building the pyramid took a really long time. But why did the Egyptians make the pyramid in that special shape? Each side of a pyramid looks like a giant triangle, with all the sides meeting at the very top. The ancient Egyptians picked this shape for a reason. Triangles are strong, just like when you build a block tower that's wider at the bottom. The wide base helps hold up all the heavy stones, while the sloping sides let rain and wind slip away instead of knocking things down. That design is a big reason why these pyramids have lasted over 4,000 years, even when everything else around them changed. Here's something wild. The Great Pyramid was the tallest building in the world for thousands of years. But who actually worked on these huge projects, and what was it like to be a pyramid builder? Building a pyramid needed tens of thousands of people all working together. It was a bit like the world's biggest group project, but instead of homework, they built giant tombs from stone. Some teams cut huge blocks at the quarries, while others dragged the stones across the sand. There were cooks who made bread and stews, and helpers who carried water so everyone could keep going under the hot sun. Even doctors helped, treating scrapes and sore muscles. Here's something to think about. Building just one pyramid could take as long as 20 years. That's more years than most kids have been alive. When the last block was set, each worker could look up, know they had helped make something that would last for thousands of years. So, what can we remember about these amazing builders and their giant stone creations? The pyramids are more than just giant stone towers. They show what people can do when they work together and use smart ideas. Today, visitors from all over the world travel to Egypt to see these wonders up close. The story of the pyramids reminds us that teamwork and creativity can last for thousands of years. Thanks for joining this adventure. See you next time for something exciting.